Hello everybody, welcome to Central California for the Toyota Gazoo GT Racing Cup. So we are here at the WeatherTech Race Centre, more commonly known as Laguna Seca. So we've got qualifying. We're going to get 2 laps in qualifying, but we're only going to show the first because the second lap I didn't improve. So for some reason I thought it would be interesting to show you the outlap where I'm going really slow in VR, and because I'm so slow I am looking around everywhere and blah 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 blah. So we sped this up in order to get through this section. As you can see, as I come around here, heading towards the last corner, I see that the car in front of me has had an incident. So I've had to slam on the anchors to try and rebuild some form of gap. So not ideal, but it is what it is. We deal with it. It's quite funny that no matter how slow these cars are, and these cars are damn slow, but when you're racing it and you're taking it at its absolute limit, it still manages to feel quite fast. One quirk it does have is that it's automatic, so I'm not changing gears. I can't change that. The car just is automatic, that's it. So I keep going to downshift, but there's nothing happening. Now my fastest time in practice was into the 156s, but you never quite manage to emulate that when you are in a full qualifying session in an event. So I don't know why, whether it's just because there's more on the line, you tend to have that little bit of holding back, as I don't want to start from the back. Love this corner. Really just sort of swoop through there, don't come off the accelerator, be Billy Big Bollocks, and just hold it all together. And we have the infamous corkscrew. So it wouldn't be me if I didn't come armed with facts. So we're at Laguna Seca, which is in Central California. It's an FIA Grade 2 circuit. 2.2 miles long, and it has 11 corners, but only 3 of which have names. And the 3 that have names is Turn 2, which is the Andretti hairpin, Turn 8A and Turn 8B is the corkscrew, and then Turn 9 is the rainy curve. So we get across the line, we've secured pole. Low 1 minute 58, that will do. You see I had another lap there, but I didn't manage to improve. I think I caught quite up with that car and it's a little bit off-putting. So we're going to say our obligatory good morning, have a good race, let's have a clean race. I should change my own greeting to please don't smash into me at turn 1, use your own brakes. There it is, the corkscrew. An amazing corner really. So here we go, I have a Duracell livery as it is a hybrid car with big batteries. I basically have made my car a big battery. You'll see that Lemon Russ has also had the same idea as me. Me laugh at the spoiler on the back of it. It's ridiculous on an amazing scale. Oh, look at this one, look at that. I mean, that's quite a do, isn't it, on a Prius. So we're going to set the rate off. Now, as I started this race, I was trying to save my VR replay for the footage for the start, for the qualifying. And it started and I was in autopilot, which is why I got such a bad start, because I was in the pause menu coming out of it and it does auto drive. but I've got a little whack up the backside from my battery buddy, and then this dude's like turning into me. I'm like, hello, I'm still here. But I braked nice and early, didn't want to outdo myself like they did, and I've got a nice run straight through this curve. Got a good exit, pulling some distance, so I take this corner nice and quick, so I don't want any last minute sort of lunges on the brakes. And you can see I'm already, I've established a gap. Just need to keep it cool for the next few sort of corners and keep pulling away. That way I don't have any issues with collisions. So yeah, that's why the indicators are going, because I was in my pause menu and suddenly I'm racing and I didn't know what was going on. Duracell buddy hit me up the rear, that sort of got me alongside this dude. Now, you know, I wasn't going to run him out or anything, but I want to take this corner as wide as possible, otherwise I'm going to have to go really, really slow. But I think I just judged this one really nice. If I'd have cut in any closer, then that car would have sort of swiped me in the sort of back left quarter panel, could have spun me. So yeah, I was really happy with the way I got away from the line really. Well, you know, after the start, I'm happy with how I got away from the first hairpin, the Andretti hairpin, as previously discussed. So we've got Le Mans Russ in front. He is the other Duracell car, and we've got L-Tick. On the right there. And Magic is getting well outgunned here. Guys, Magic just gives L-Tick a bit of a hit up the backside, but look at the difference that made for him. Absolutely smashed him up that hill, look at that. As we go through the corkscrew backwards, some amazing drone footage there from our team. Imagine going through that in a pack in open wheel racing. Dodgy as hell. So as we end in lap 1, I believe the action is going to go a bit weird. Now if you look in the VR in the top right there, I'm switching my fuel out to save fuel. I looked down at my fuel and suddenly realised, wow, cutting it close. So we're going to match them up, but we're looking for some consistency in lap times at the moment. Not bad at all. And as we start lap 9, we should be in sync. So we're going to have a 1 lap, as I have built a nice gap. I've had nice consistent laps. So I'm going to have 1 lap just on a low fuel mode, just to guarantee that I get through to the end of the race on the fuel. It said like I'd like 2 laps or something with 2 laps to go, and I thought, nope, I don't want to have to end the race on battery power to find that someone has conserved fuel because they knew better than me. So I've got a gap, I might as well make the use of it. Still think the game does look amazing. So I did say, I believe, that this is a Grade 2 racing circuit, an FIA grading system on what can host what races. So it's a Grade 2 and not a Grade 1 because at its finished point, the width is 3 metres short of what it would need to be to host an F1 race. Incidentally, I think I cut that corner about as much as possible without getting a penalty as we hurtle towards the corkscrew. I mean, also, the track just doesn't have the infrastructure. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to get to. It doesn't have the capacity of stands for fans. Now up into fuel mode 1 as we head towards the last lap. In my infinite wisdom, I decide, yeah, well, if we come off this nice, which we do, I'm in full fuel mode, I can really burn it now, as I saved a whole lap's worth of fuel. So I'm going to go for a lap, fastest lap. It's a lap record, there's people faster than me by a long way. But fastest lap of the race. Because I knew I've got time. Honestly, I was pulling out over a second a lap on everybody. So Laguna Seca is Spanish for dry lake. The area where the track now lies was once a lake, and it was built on the lake bedrock. They have put artificial lakes inside. Once the area had been transformed into this track, they do have artificial lakes in the middle now. You see, you kind of get the car in to the corner and then you put your foot down because you know nothing's going to happen for about half a second. So you're literally accelerating half a second quicker than what you want to, because you know for the first half a second nothing's going to happen, and then when it does kick in, it really isn't kicking in that much. So you're really sort of coming onto the pedal like, you know, anything up to a second earlier than what you would do in a different car, more powerful car, where you'll be more inclined to sort of trail brake late into a corner and then sort of push out of it. But this, you're just pushing from the middle of a corner, and you know, like, just as long as you judge it right, you're not going to overdo it. So we're coming through, final lap, now towards the final corner. Honestly, this race was a walk in the park, which I'm glad, because everyone had equal cars, and I'm racing on level B here. I've been promoted, so this is a level B race, and I've absolutely smashed it, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, we get the fastest lap. So, yeah, successful day at the office. Very easy race for me, and the two Duracell cars came 1 and 2, so I mean, what better advert for Duracell could you imagine? The script would write itself. So we was victorious. We had the stars for the pole position, fastest lap in a clean race. I have been simple. I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all very, very much. Goodbye. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. All the help we get is greatly appreciated. Hopefully we can grow together. Be good, stay cool, bye bye.